Hey there, Sagittarius. It's Sony. This is a love reading for Valentine's Day. I will be asking tarot cards what your heart wants, why your heart wants it, how your heart can get what it wants, what makes your Sagittarius love so magical, and where to focus that magical love. I will also be pulling a couple of oracle cards to end off the reading as well. So we'll go ahead and start finding out what the Sagittarius heart wants. You have 8 of Wands, 3 of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Moon card, and the Justice card. The bottom of the deck, which I use as the influencing energy or the lesson of the reading, is the Sage of Wands. In this deck, the sages are equivalent to queens and monarchs are equivalent to kings. So with the Sage of Wands here, the Queen of Wands, it seems to be an energy of leadership, sassiness, passion. With the 8 of Wands here and what the Sagittarius heart wants indicates that there is a goal. There's something that is already in motion. Now, I believe the issue is with this 8 of Wands. What was the target? And has the target changed since you initially set that goal? Why the heart wants it? You have 3 of Wands here, which is kind of already feeling that you've accomplished a lot and wanting to accomplish more, usually with the assistance of others, networking, reaching out, kind of creating your enterprise. How your heart gets what it wants, you have this Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of fiery energy for you, Sagittarius. So it seems pretty fitting. The Moon card here with what makes your love so magical kind of indicates a sense of mystery, perhaps some deep feelings. We'll explore these further. And where to focus your magical love, you have the Justice card here, which is a sense of cause and effect, moral balance, and just overall fairness. So like I said, we'll be delving into these. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the 8 of Wands. You have the King of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So here, it seems that your target is kind of fitting. Someone who is romantic, someone who is emotionally grounded, and also it seems I'm at least picking up on Sagittarius, the 9 of Cups being more about you and the King of Cups being about someone else. The 9 of Cups being that you are feeling good about yourself, where you are in life, the things that you have accomplished, want to accomplish. So basically, it's almost like whatever your heart wants, you can get it. So 3 of Wands, we're going to go ahead and clarify this, why your heart wants what it wants, basically because it can, and you want to reach a lot of people. That's what I'm sensing. So I'm going to clarify this. The Chariot and the 2 of Wands. So yeah, you are a force. Basically, you are kind of, anytime you see what you want, you go for it. And that includes going down new unexplored paths. And you have the ability to overcome obstacles, and really with these a lot of fire wand energy here, you're really charismatic. People will kind of follow your lead. So I'm going to further clarify this. You have the Death card, which indicates change. It could be that you really just like spicing things up. You like having, pursuing new things. I'm going to further clarify this. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. So basically, yeah, your heart pretty much can get whatever it wants, and that includes material satisfaction, happiness, not only of yourself, but the people that you choose to surround yourself with. So that seems amazing. How you get what you want? You get this Ace of Wands. You can go ahead and clarify this fiery energy. Three of Cups, King of Swords. So with the Three of Cups, really, I was mentioning how people tend to kind of follow you. With the King of Swords, that's kind of interesting. You really don't have sword energy, which it's making me think that you like a challenge. Yeah, that you, or you also are kind of, I'm going to go ahead and clarify this, because you had the King of Cups over there, you have the King of Swords over here. It's making me think that are you a player, Sagittarius? I'm gonna further clarify this. You have the Page of Wands, which is kind of someone who is learning about expressing themselves, adventure. It could be that you're a player wannabe, but that maybe you don't like the game. We'll see. Because what makes your love so magical is this mysterious moon card here, which indicates, usually it's kind of fear and anxiety taking a step forward towards something. I'm not seeing fear and anxiety in these cards for you, Sagittarius. So it could be that maybe you have been a player and you're wanting to focus on things a little bit more balanced, a little bit more official with someone. And that this is a new path that you are kind of walking down. You're not sure about it, or it could be that you are so intriguing, so charming and intriguing, but that you have a kind of boundary around you where you let people in only just a little bit, just the tip of the iceberg, the tip of the wand. But I'm going to clarify this moon card here. The Star and Nine of Pentacles. So, and this is clarifying what makes your love so magical. With the Star, it's kind of a sense of hope, clarity, healing, and the Nine of Pentacles is about focusing on the self. Perhaps this is a new Sagittarius, and maybe in the past it was maybe not focusing on yourself, but focusing on what you want to create, what you want to put your efforts into. And so maybe you are moving away from this, going for whatever catches your attention or your fancy right then and there. But we'll further clarify. You have the Queen of Wands. So here you have the Queen of Wands twice. So Sagittarius, it is kind of looking like you have this fiery sense about you that people are really drawn to. They're not really sure what they're gonna get, and sometimes I'm thinking you're not really sure either. Wow. So this card just wanted to pop out, which is your card. It's the Temperance card. I'm gonna say that this is a further clarifier for this Moon card, where you are wanting to get a sense of balance. You are wanting to keep that fiery Queen of Wands confidence, and that adorable quirkiness, but it can be that you are wanting to look forward at what you can offer once you are kind of feeling complete in yourself. So I'm gonna go ahead and, am I gonna further clarify this? No, I think I'm gonna move on to where to focus your magical love on this little Justice card guy, girl, thing, plant head, who knows? Okay, so with the Justice, where to focus your magical love, I think it's kind of looking for balance, maybe something a little bit more official, maybe looking for someone who can, I guess, match your energy, your spark. So let me go ahead and clarify. You have the Three of Wands again, and you have the Nine of Swords. So it could be that there was something here, maybe it was in this like area of why your heart wants what it wants with the Death card, that there's been a change for wanting to maybe have a family, legacy, children. And here it could be that with you kind of going out, meeting people, or I know we're in the days of COVID, but kind of allowing yourself to be open to new potential has kind of left you not feeling great about certain choices. I'm actually going to further clarify that. You have the Four of Cups. So I'm going to go back. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to clarify this Temperance card that wanted to jump out in what makes your love so magical. You have the Ten of Cups. So I'm thinking that you have a lot that you want to accomplish in life, especially when it comes to connections. It seems like you are looking for this King of Cups, and that you pretty much are satisfied, except when it comes to not finding that specific King of Cups. How your heart got what it wanted before, it just made a decision. Perhaps you were in relationships like, yeah, this will do. This is kind of, I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. Let's see if I can get these three cards together. I don't know if my hands can work like that. Having a good time. These people are in my social circle, or, everything's good. And it was just like, why not? Decision just to go for it. And so that's how you would enter certain relationships. Now it seems that you are wanting more. You have a lot to offer when you focus that attention and love to one person. And it could be that you are just really not sure about the path, maybe leaving this life behind. Interestingly, we have here on the bottom of the clarifying deck the Moon card, which was the card indicating what was so magical about your Sagittarius love. I'm going to go ahead and further clarify this about your magical love. It has this float card. I guess, what do things usually float in? Water. So this duck and this crab in this moon card here are, I guess, floating and deciding whether or not to take that path forward where it's more about setting your sight on someone specific. I'm going to go ahead and also pull an oracle card to see which keeper of the light can draw more love into your life. I love that you're aiming for here in the 8 of Wands. So this one wants to come out. You have the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So this card basically says to keep your sights on what it is that you want, because behind that is the force of love, and miracles will happen when you have your focus and attention on what it is you want, and you want it for the right reasons. Where to focus your magical love is this Justice card. So basically focus your love on what you want, and the result will be a justified miracle. I'm hoping that this provides you some helpful perspective, and we'll see you next time.